Hi, I'm Andrew. I run Xing Tang USA. This is our newest store at Hudson Yards. I think one of the things that I appreciate the most is how much Snackpass has worked with us to build towards what we're looking for and not necessarily what we have right now. So just with all the introduction of new features, of new back-end support, of new hardware, developing the kind of aesthetic, the kind of user experience, and the kind of back-end experience for us ourselves running the business that we really want. The store opened in the spring of 2023. It's our first store that's in a mall, so in terms of our operations, it's a little bit different than the ones that we have that are inline and standalone. The mall here has more ebbs and flows. We get really high volume, really low volume, so we wanted a system that could scale with whatever we were experiencing at the time. When it comes time to really service a lot of tickets in short order, it is very helpful to be able to turn the POS into a kiosk, turn on the other kiosk, and have customers order for themselves, and then dedicate that manpower to making the actual drinks. I think one of the biggest positives that I've experienced working with Snackpass so far is that they've really worked with us to meet the demands of what our store needs. So when we needed a bigger kiosk, they helped us bring in some beautiful new hardware and a bigger kiosk to increase the visibility of it and to help our customers have an easier time using it. When we needed a bigger POS system or an actual physical system, they set us up with the Snackpass Duo to allow us to have a more seamless transition from POS system cashier to a standing kiosk there as well. I think some customers definitely do prefer a kiosk. I know me myself as a customer, if I can forego talking to somebody sometimes and just plug in what I want myself, it's definitely the easiest and fastest way for me to get things done. I think the kiosk itself is really easy to use. The interface is really intuitive. There's pictures for everything, so it's really easy to decide what you want. And the flow of modifiers afterwards is really simple. Previously, in our other stores, we would have to have somebody standing at the front of the counter calling out orders. I think one of the big things for us is having a screen that displays what orders are ready and having an order hub that we can mark that off without having to yell out into the crowd is really helpful, and it makes it easy to communicate with customers. Another thing that I use a lot is just the day-to-day sales reporting, financial reporting. I get an email every day that tells me the sales that I have, so I can get kind of a boots on the ground feel of how we're doing, and if we need to change anything. It lets me really quickly compare hourly sales, so I know what times of day we're busiest and when to allocate my people. And it lets me know really quickly what times of the week that we're busiest, so I can do more of the same. When we added the food cart downstairs, it gave us a little taste of what it's like to manage multiple locations with the same dashboard. So far, it's been great. I can manage each location individually. I can copy things over pretty easily. I think one of the best things is I can open up our reports for sales and look at everything at the same time and look at them compared to each other. So being able to conglomerate that data, but also break it apart really easily is really important for us when we're managing multiple locations. And so I think that's one of the things that's been doing really well for us. I've had a great experience working with everyone at Snackpass. I look forward to doing it more in the future.